What's up, everybody? Dog1985. There's levels to this. This has been like the third take that I've actually tried to make this video because I'm trying to figure out how to make this point. And you guys know I don't do retakes, but I think this video is very important, so I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, so I am on day 6 of having my ROG Xbox Ally, and one of the biggest contingencies that this device has is that people say it is not an Xbox. Okay, I think by now there's no point in arguing with anybody. If you have the device, you have the device, you know what it is. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You could give your opinion, whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? But at the end of the day, this is simply an Xbox because the makers of this decided to call it an Xbox, okay? So this is the ROG Xbox Ally X. That is a fact, 100%. This device's name is the ROG Xbox Ally X. So it is an Xbox. It's a ROG Xbox if you want. It is also a PC handheld. And that's where the confusion comes into play. Because when people say it is not an Xbox, what they're really saying is it is not an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X. And that is true. This is not an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X. It is a ROG Xbox Ally. If you want to game on an Xbox Series S or an Xbox Series X, then game on an Xbox Series X and game on an Xbox Series S. So now the question is, if you are primarily an Xbox Series console gamer, is this device for you? This is how I'm going to answer that very simple question in my mind, okay? I think the majority of the people that watch this channel, if you're probably watching this channel right now, you understand what the Nintendo Switch is, and you understand the value a Nintendo Switch brings to its gamers, okay? Now, the only thing is that even though you may enjoy the Nintendo Switch, or you might see the value of the Nintendo Switch, you yourself might not be interested in Nintendo games, but you understand the beauty of being able to take your games on the go and playing your games in handheld mode, okay? I think they did a survey on the Nintendo Switch, the original one, and it was something crazy. It was like 50-50. 50% of the people never dock their Switch, and like 50% of their owners always dock their Switch. Listen, playing on the go became so popular with the Switch that the Switch Lite is a Switch that doesn't even switch. You can't even dock that one. They literally made one that is just handheld. So the biggest selling point of the Nintendo Switch, that it was a console that you can dock and bring back and take with you, they sold a separate version of it that you can't even do that with. Its main function you can't even do, all right? So now here comes this. This device, in my opinion, is the mature gamer, I don't know what you want to call it, grown game, I don't know what you want. I'm not trying to say that if you play on a Nintendo Switch that you're a kid or you're not mature, but the third party, there you go, the third party supported Nintendo Switch, if you may. Now, yes, it's going to cost you more money than a Nintendo Switch, double the price as a matter of fact, right? Especially for this version. But you're going to be able to play essentially whatever game you want on the go. That doesn't mean that you are going to play every single game on the go. What I mean by that is this: if you bought a Nintendo Switch, you bought it for its games, and you know what games you're going to play on the Nintendo Switch. There are games that come out on the Nintendo Switch and come out on other consoles. However, you still know which games you're going to go ahead and buy on your PS5 or your Xbox Series X, or play them on there before you play them on the Nintendo Switch. This device is exactly the same. The only difference is the range is larger. So if you're an Xbox Series X console owner, I don't want you to be afraid of this device by people telling you you're not going to play your entire console library. I don't want you to be afraid of that, okay? And this is why. This is going to be your secondary device. Your main gaming device will still be your console. So yes, there's some games that you're gonna play on your consoles that you won't be able to play on here. But not only that, there's gonna be games that you're gonna want to play on your console instead of playing on here on this screen. However, once you're playing on this, you will realize how many games you are willing to play here. For the Xbox console gamer, I'm willing to bet that the majority of you are subscribed to Game Pass, not just Game Pass, but Game Pass Ultimate. If you want that day and date experience, you're gonna have to be subscribed to Game Pass Ultimate. But guess what? If you subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate and you're only on console, you are missing out on a huge value proposition, which is the Game Pass PC side of it. Once you pick this up, you don't have to upgrade to a different Game Pass subscription or anything like that. Game Pass Ultimate is also gonna cover you being able to have your Game Pass games on here. So what does that mean? That means this, that if you're an Xbox gamer, you're gonna have your Xbox games that you play on here, and you're gonna have your Xbox games that you play on your console. Some games you're gonna go ahead and play between both of them because the saves are gonna be there and you're gonna be able to play them. And then some games you're not, because you won't have that play anywhere access, or you won't, or it'll be a different save for the game. So a great example would be if you play, Hellblade, the first one. If you play Hellblade, the first one on the Xbox Series X and S, and then you play it on PC, the PC version is the Windows version, so the saves don't sync. It's a brand new game save file. Same thing with Dishonored. So there's some games that are like that. All the Assassin's Creed, because the Assassin's Creed on the Xbox Series, on the Xbox Ally X, all run through Ubisoft instead of running through the actual Xbox app, okay? Same thing with like Madden. Like Madden right now, I was still playing Madden 25, like I was playing during lunchtime. It actually launches the EA app, and then that's how you play Madden. It launches the EA app in the background, so you're still playing Madden, but it's just launched in the background. But regardless, it's not the same as the Madden that you're playing on console. Now, some games have cross progression and cross saves regardless. So for instance, if I play Call of Duty on Xbox, on the Xbox app, and I log in with my Call of Duty profile, that's fine. But then if I play it on Steam, it still saves everything over, okay? Some games do that. Forza Motorsport, same thing. My Forza Motorsport, if I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X, it's the same save file. If I'm playing it on the Xbox app on PC, it's the same save file. And even if I play it on Steam, it's still the same save file, right? So some games do that. But I promise you this, Xbox console gamer, you're gonna be able to figure it out. These YouTubers that are talking about, if you pick this up, you're gonna be extremely disappointed because you're gonna realize all the games that you're not gonna be able to play, and it's gonna be, like, listen, I don't know why they're fear-mongering like this, okay? Don't get it twisted. When you look at the box, it says it's a PC handheld, but they're trying to make it seem as if you're losing a tremendous amount of games by coming over to the Xbox ROG Ally X, right? Last but not least, certainly, if I am wrong and you do not have Game Pass Ultimate, guess what? This device is still for you. Not only is it still for you, I would highly recommend, if you don't have Game Pass Ultimate, you pick this up ASAP and you learn about the wonderful world that is Steam. Some of you are wondering, can this replace my console, period? Okay. I have not docked this and played this on the TV just yet, but trust me, that video is coming. I sure will. I've seen people dock it and test it on a monitor, okay? My original ROG Ally, I have docked and placed on my TV, and I have a video playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on it, and it was perfectly fine. Obviously, it's not better than playing it on my PC that's attached to my TV, but it was perfectly fine. I want to see how this acts docked, because if you are on this and this becomes your main gaming device, which for most Xbox console gamers, it won't. This won't become your main gaming device for most Xbox console gamers, okay? The same way that for PC gamers, this is not my main gaming device. My main gaming device is my PC. Even though since I've gotten it, obviously I've gained more on this just because it's easier and it's everywhere with me, okay? But as I lost my train of thought there. The main gaming device being your Xbox Series X, this being your secondary gaming device, you're going to find what games you want to play on this and what games you don't, and that's going to be perfectly fine. And if you don't have Game Pass, like I was saying, you're going to find a wonderful world of Steam. And once you find a wonderful world of Steam, you find a different level of freedom, which then on this side, Xbox really has to earn your money. That's why PC Game Pass is cheaper and they still get day and date games. They still get day and date games. Now, if you have a console and you're a console gamer, having Game Pass Ultimate, now you're getting 2 subscriptions, right? You're getting 2 subscriptions for the Xbox console, and you're getting this subscription, and then obviously you're getting the highest tier of cloud gaming if you wish. This device can also stream to your Xbox, right? You can remote play to your Xbox. So again, when people are saying, is this device for me, for the Xbox gamer? Well, it depends. It depends on what expectation you have for this. But I'm gonna tell you this. I would not tell an Xbox gamer to shy away from this because of that weird mentality that, oh, it's not gonna play my Xbox games. It is gonna play your Xbox games. And here I am right now, remote playing on my Xbox. Why? Because people told me that I can't play Halo 5 on this. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Xbox gamer, if you still want to rock with Xbox, this is a device for you. But it's the best device because Xbox can't lock you into it. That's really why. If Xbox starts getting stupid, buy Xbox, I'm moving over to Steam without needing to buy a different device. I hope you understand that. Dog1985. Oh, there's levels to this. Boy, this looks phenomenal. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Am I going the wrong way? I don't even know where I left off at. Ooh, she killing him. She killing him. Oh, pistol game. You already know pistol game. Pistol game what? Crazy. Oh. I didn't even see him. Damn, this game looks good. I haven't played this in a long time. Grenade. All right, we out. Peace.